First Samuel chapter number 1. Let me read verse number 26. He says this, and Hannah says, oh my Lord, she's talking to Eli or Eli. And Eli, she has come to present Samuel. And she says this, oh my Lord Eli, as long as you live, my Lord, I am the woman who stood by you here. And she says, and I was praying to the Lord, if you will remember. Some verses before this from verse number 7, stick to where you are. Now when Hannah was praying, Eli came. And when Eli found Hannah praying, she was praying with such seriousness, such agony, like the prayers that the Holy Ghost prays in Romans 8:26, that she was praying until no words were coming out of her mouth. That is why I said last week that you have not journeyed in prayer until you get to a place where you pray not from your mind, but from the Spirit. Where you pray not prayers which are grammatically correct. You pray them in English. You shift to Swahili. You shift to your mother tongue until it gets to a point that languages are not enough. So that is how Hannah was praying. She was not praying, Father, I pray in the name of... No, she was not using Oxford English Dictionary. No, she got to a place where she was praying, but only her mouth was moving. No words were coming out. Eli came and said, we don't allow your type. We don't allow them in the church. Why are you drunk? And then you come into the house of God and you're drunk. Hannah told her, my Lord, the priest Eli, I'm not drunk. It is the agony and the anguish in my heart because I need God to answer me and give me a son. Now, after everything is said and done, she goes, the Lord hears her prayer. She goes and then she delivers. Then verse number 26, she comes back to deliver a son to Eli so that Eli can dedicate Samuel as a child. Because she had given her word. The once I get this child, after the child is weaned, after the child is done with breastfeeding, I will bring the child into this house, into this temple, so the child can become a prophet and a judge, even in Israel. So she comes, she says, my Lord, as your soul lives, my Lord, I am the woman who stood by you here. And I was praying to the Lord. Verse number 27, she says, for this child, I prayed. And the Lord has granted me my petition, which means the name Samuel means this one I asked him from the Lord. That the name Samuel means this one is an answered prayer. Is a prayer which has been answered. The name Samuel means this is a testimony that God answers prayer. So she says, for this child I prayed and the Lord has granted me my petition which I asked of him. So hear me, child of God. We must journey in God until we can record, we can have a journal, and we can be able to say the year 2014, whatever you're seeing in my life right now, I prayed for it when it was the year 2014. When you see us stand here,